Matchmaking. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We're back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, pretty good push day. We're almost at rank 19. We made it up to 18, and with our rank 18 chest, we were able to just barely grab ourselves some clone rifles. So with that, we're going to be, hopefully, we might even be able to get rank 19 live. So I'm going to skip all the nonsense. We're going to get right into the good stuff here. And the matchmaking is really been crappy. We are sitting up around 168 in Canada, which is pretty cool. Or sorry, in the globe, and then number 7 in Canada, which is pretty cool. So here's the base we're using. So we just went to, we'll go over the tech tree real quick. So we went to 5ER. 5ER was good enough for 18 with some struggle. And then 18 was good enough for the clone rifles. And then I think my next unlock is probably going to be machine guns. I think those are going to slow players down a little bit more than anything else. I've got that front shock launcher, which I don't love. I kind of want to move it around, but we'll see. So the attack before we were using clone rifles was the exact same. We were just using Zookas. So you're not really missing out on much. Now I stopped putting the Rainmaker on that far side. Just because it didn't seem to be as fast as just going all critter launcher machines, tanks. And now that we got proto rifles, those are a little bit faster than anything else right now. So I think that is kind of the meta hit, is to go about 2 clone rifles and 6 critter launcher tanks. Some sort of mixture like that. And they work really well because they essentially just don't die and they kind of stay in front. And they do a really good job clearing mines, and they're not fantastic on damage. I have it a lot of times. It seems to happen where they get to that last engine and it's like, come on, shoot it down. They just can't do it. But yeah, it's been a bit of a frustrating push, to be honest. A lot of these attacks are like 2, 3, 4 second differences. And yeah, it's tough to get a consistent string of wins going, but we've been doing pretty well with the jump to 5ER. I was worried today. I wasn't sure if that was going to pay off. Everybody yesterday was going 4ER, regular mines. Why is this taking so long to find an opponent, dude? I'm not that high up. Everyone else was going 4ER, building health, green mines, extra shock launcher, some kind of mixture of that stuff. But we can definitely beat all the dirty 4s, even with building health. You guys will see here, I'm sure we'll match some right away. Okay, so green mines, extra shock launcher, and building health. So on these ones, I like to actually go 3, 5, or even 4. And we just rush it. So we just go 1, 1, 2, 1. Oh, come on, man. That screwed up my... Okay, there we go. So I want a 1 there just for that. And then basically all we're doing is we're just gunning it. We're just going as fast as we can. And that should be enough pretty much for that side, so we can flare over here now. Do this, and this. Shocky. And keep everybody moving. I don't know, my critter launcher tanks need a little buff. Those guys should be fine over there, so I'm not going to touch them. And then we can probably go for that last engine down over here. And let's go like this. And... can we get another? Okay, 316. So not an amazing fast time. You could probably get 320 plus on these, but that's going to keep it competitive at least. And we're going to get the dub there. And again, like I said, that guy had the extra, not the extra, he had the building health, he had all the goodies in 4. So it looks like going to 5 is definitely a bit of an advantage. And I think we'll really be able to make some progress once we get those machine guns. I think those will open up a little bit, because we have no defense right now. We have no defense at all. We're just gunning it. So it's nice when that actually works for us. So that brings us up to 63. 2 attacks could technically do it. But I'm sure we'll match a diamond player, or I'll screw up an attack. I've been doing that lots today as well. So the point on the attack is to never let your critter tanks get shocked and avoid the shock mines somehow, which can be really tricky on some of these 5ER bases. So the way you do that is you can flare around them. You basically, as long as your critter launcher tanks are shooting, then you're okay. If you get shocked or they get stunned and they don't shoot for like a few seconds, then I don't want to say the attack's over, but it's you want to avoid that because that's what can screw up your hit really quickly. Really, really quickly. I feel like we're going to spend the entirety of this video in the finding opponent screen, unfortunately. So, but yeah, you guys let me know how you're making out down below in the comment section. I feel like most people were in 16, 17 today. And then I was stuck for a minute. Before I went 5, I was very close to dropping in a gold. I won a couple hits this morning very early, and it was... yeah, I was just able to pull out the odd win, just enough to keep us around like 1620, 1630. And that was able to, hang on, collecting gold, and then get to the next. So this is what I mean. These shock mines are definitely an issue. So on these bases, we want more critter tanks. We want more critter tanks. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go like this. I'm going to flare them up, and we're going to speed serum them. And that should get us into a bit of a better position. And we might have to... We're going to eat one. I should have hit that shock launcher in advance. So thankfully that shock launcher didn't mess us up too terribly. And we got critters out on the field in kind of a decent amount of time, so I feel like we might be okay here. But let's see. So we're going to go deep into this base now. Now hopefully most of them go up top. And we are going to do this one more time, and then we can flare over here. You've got to flare the engine super early, just because you've got to look at the engine. Like, as soon as they shoot at one spot for a second, you got to move on. You got to move on. Don't wait for the engine to go down. That was a slow one, but we'll see what happens. You can't wait for the engine to go down. Yeah, we're going to lose this. Without moving. I'll take a draw. Shouldn't have said it. Shouldn't have said it. So that's how close it is, guys. That's how close it is. And you can see it has not been easy. I mean, a lot of these are, out-teched as well, just to be fully transparent. So, I don't know. Well, let's do one more. I mean, these attacks are so fast. We can do one more if we get into a match in a decent amount of time. What was I trying to say? But yeah, you got to flare them ahead, be aggressive, lots of speed serum, shock launchers. You don't really need to use Ice Shield. I probably shouldn't have used Ice Shield there because that guy had no splash damage, so that was kind of a waste of gunboat energy. But you just got to go so quick. You got to be really precise. You can't make any mistakes. And I think I kind of messed up on the opening on that one by getting hit by that shock launcher. There you go. The 1 second time, that's exactly why we lost. If I had shocked that shot in advance, probably would have won it. So, alright, let's go on this one. So we're going to go same thing. And what are we going to do differently this time, guys? We're going to make sure... We'll stay off those shock lines first. Nope, they're not going to do that. Shock that shock launcher. There was a hidden shock mine, and it hit a lot of them. This guy's also got machine guns. He's got a crap load of stuff. So we'll see if we can survive here. I don't know. Let's get everybody moving up, please. You see the difference that the machine guns make, though, eh? Alright, we're moving this way. And then we can already move this way. Same thing over here. That was such a bad time. Wow, sub 3 minutes. We only had one other of those times today. But that's machine guns, and I assume that guy had building health. Or maybe I really butchered that hit. Let's see. No, he did not. No, he did not. So I think I gotta change my base. I don't think my base is very good, but we'll add some machine guns, build something new, and then hopefully get some luck. But yeah, so overall a good push. Overall a good push today. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down below. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next one, guys. Check it out. Pear, pear.